Hello everybody, welcome to the Brainscapers. We're here today. We're going to open up this pond. It's been sitting all winter, and as you can see, it's covered with a lot of moss, and we got to open up the pump. We're going to power wash it. Looks like we're going to have to replace a couple lights also, and then clean all the moss out of it. As you can see, we've got a pump sitting there that we're going to be pumping the water out with. We got our power washer all hooked up. I'm going to take them, we're going to power wash all this, get all the moss, leaves, everything out of it. Then at the very top, we got a pull. We have a bag with rocks to help filter the water that comes through. We'll pull that out, we'll power wash and clean that up. We got quite a bit of the water out right now. Kind of let it drain down a little bit. This right here is the pump, which we covered up before winter. We're going to uncover it. We'll power wash and clean it all up too. When we get in here to do this, I wear soft shoes. The bottom of these boots are really soft. It's got a spongy like type of material on the bottom of it. We don't want to put any holes in the liner. And I see we got a couple frogs over there hopping around. We've got to be careful with them. There's a whole bunch of frogs. It was underneath this insulation blanket, keep it warm for the winter. Now we're going to go up to the top, and we have a piece of flagstone covering the top of the waterfall, and we have lava rock bags inside of there that we're going to take them out, power wash them, clean them up, put them back. Now we have our water hooked up to the pressure washer, and the hose hooked up to the handle here to spray. We've got to make sure we've got a good flow of water coming out. No air pockets in it. And we'll start it up, start pressure washing. We're going to start off with is a white tip. Something that doesn't spray too hard, but enough to clean up these things. Sometimes the water in the hose builds up too much pressure, so the pressure washer cannot start up. So we'll come and let some of the water out, soften it up a little bit, and start it up. Now we have switched to a different nozzle. It's a bigger tip. It's called a turbo nozzle. It's real powerful, and it spins in a circle to clean up the large rocks. As you can see, if you look to the right there, we've cleaned those rocks up already, and it's totally changed the color. It makes them look a lot better. Now we've got the pond cleaned up pretty good with the power washer. We're going to clean up, this is a filter mat, and we'll clean the filter mat up. And then to the left there we have the lava rocks, which are in the bottom of the waterfall. We put the filter mat down first and the lava rocks on top, but we'll clean them up, then reinstall them. We got the two lights spliced and hooked up together. We're going to bury the wire so you can't see it. I've already buried the wire on this one here, and we're going to bury the wire on this one. These are the old lights that were in the water feature to begin with, and they've been in there about 8 years and they don't work anymore, so we're going to have to replace these. These are the new lights that we're going to replace. They're stainless steel, a little bit heavier, a little bit more light, and I really like these. Because the old lights were hooked up direct when the place was first built, and they were hooked up to all the other lighting in one system, we had to splice the wires to hook up the new lights. Okay, where we spliced the wires, we used silicone caps over top of them so that the water can't penetrate and so they won't short out. Okay, now we've got the wire buried. The lights are working good. pond is about as clean as I'm going to be able to get it. There's always a little bit of moss on the rocks that you can't get off, but I got most of the wall clean and so forth. So now we're going to fill it up with water. Now that the pond is getting almost full, we're going to go ahead and turn on the pump and make sure it's working right and get the water flow working. And then we'll add some pond fix to it to help keep the water clear and the algae out of the pond. Now I'll walk around and pick up some of the sticks and so forth that's in the waterfall coming down. These little rocks and things out of place and it deters the water. So I'll pick them up, get them out of the way, try to get the flow a little bit better with the water. Okay, I want to take some Green Vista Water Garden Pond Fix, put it in. Now we've got the pond filled up, it's full, the water's pretty clean, the waterfall's working pretty good. So now it's ready for the homeowners to enjoy for the summer. So I hope you like this video. If you have, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. And if you've got any comments, please make the comments. And put them down below. And the more comments you make, the better that we're going to be able to serve you in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.